Hi guys, this is Viro, and in today's episode, in the Rise of the Noob Part 2, I would like to talk about how not to be a pro. Yeah, I know, the title is a bit of a clickbait, but what can I say? Basically what I'm referring to is that most players, regardless of their experience level, should recognize that they are not pros in CSGO. Meaning, when watching top level pro players, um, you should understand that these guys know the game mechanics inside and out. They know every exploit of the map. They have insane accuracy and in-depth knowledge of the gun recoil pattern and strong map awareness. I regularly watch ESL tournaments, and I'm always amazed by the skill level these guys possesses. And the normal tendency, and I'm sure this is the case with most people, is to try and emulate what these guys do on a day-to-day basis. Whether it's quick peek, flick scope, strafe fire, full auto fire, and so on. What I quickly realized though, and was echoed by many popular YouTubers, CSGO YouTubers I've been watching, is that you are not a pro, and you cannot effectively and consistently pull off these tricks and moves. It's not that you won't eventually be able to, or have that epic game where you pull off some insane kills, but again, it is about consistency. At least for me, putting yourself in a good position is the first step of being a good CSGO player. Something I learned when playing pool competitively is if you have to make an insane shot to seal the game, you most likely didn't play well up to that point. Those of you who don't know or understand the mechanics of pool, it's all about positioning. Every shot you make is to better place yourself for the next shot. I think this is the case with snooker as well. Basically making the following shot easier. And this principle could be applied to Counter-Strike or any FPS. Positioning is critical. Making sure you always have the upper hand when taking engagement. So how does this tie in with the above point? The pros know this. They know that putting themselves in the strongest position will give them a tremendous advantage against a strong opponent, and that they don't need to make insane shots to win the engagement. This is even more relevant for lower level players, especially when you have a mismatch in skill level. So one thing we are trying to learn is the map dynamics. What position to take, or to expect your opponent to take when moving on a site. When you know this, you can start thinking of counterplays. The thing about Counter-Strike is that many of these strong positions is already known, at least for the experienced player. It's openly publicized on various channels, most notably YouTube. And you can easily do research to find counter moves and plays to effectively take these positions or hold these positions. And from there, basically, it comes down to you understanding what your opponent is doing, your opponents, and what strategy you need to employ to counter that. What's happening there, that 360 action, basically it's my Logitech G502 freaking out, and that is one reason I'll never recommend it. It is a good mouse, but I play with a low DPI setting, and I move my mouse obviously a lot throughout my gameplay, and every so often I pick it up off the surface of the mousepad and then it does that. It's frustrating, and I've tried this play with settings to help with it, but it doesn't seem to be working. But anyway, So just to conclude, personally I think positioning is one of the most critical elements of being an effective FPS player and should be practiced until it becomes routine in your movement and play, allowing yourself that extra millisecond to react or to anticipate. I hope you like this commentary, and I'm going to leave you with this couple of seconds of gameplay. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next time.
Ek weet nie hoe daai ou my uitgehaal nie. Fokol damage aan hom gedoen nie. Hy het 'n Tech 9, so wees maar versigtig. Nice.